anybody recall some of the events of Elijah's life? What's the most prominent thing? Huh? He went up into heaven a whirlwind, right? Boy, that's legendary. That he was one of only 2 people in the Old Testament who never died. And God thought that he was so righteous that he didn't die. He was carried up into heaven. And then, does everybody know the legend after that in Judaism? That one day Elijah will come back when people are treated unfairly to save them from injustices. And that's why they thought that Jesus was crying for Elijah on the cross. That's why they have an empty chair at a Seder celebration, waiting for Elijah to come back and put things right in the world. Man, that's a pretty powerful personality. What else about Elijah?
He was a prayerful guy.
He was known for his prayers. Does anybody know what he did with his prayers? He controlled the rain. Remember that? The story about controlling the rain? Okay. We got to do 1 Kings a little more, I guess. Elijah, he says in the passage today that he was very zealous for the Lord God. In other words, that he worked hard for justice in Israel. And that was hard in the time of the unrighteous kings of Israel. And in our story today, he was burnt out. And he was running away because he felt that no one else cared about these problems. That he said, I alone am left. And my title of the sermon, if we would have been in the sanctuary today, would have been Feeling Alone. Now that's something that we all relate to. Because we all know those moments when we felt like we were the only one working on a problem. That we were the only one that had a certain type of problem. And that we were all alone. As right as Elijah was about everything else in Israel, he was wrong about that. He was not alone because God was with him. He was not alone because there were other faithful people in Israel who cared about those same issues. And so today I want to talk about community. And part of our not feeling alone in community is when we pray for one another. And time and again, someone will remark about how important it was that you folks were praying for them in a time of their need.